Hi everyone. So here comes everyone will be looking about hybrids, fuel cells vehicle and hydrogen vehicles. So here is my product now. You can look, this is a hybrid, full-time parallel hybrid vehicle. This made by me and my team Sunil, Samson and Habib. So here you can see this is a hub motor 500 watts 48 volts motor which is giving around a torque of 10 Newton meter. Here is the rotor shaft winding is there and also the braking system is just like a usual drum brake for the cars. Now we talk about the chain drive system. It's a ratio of the engine drive system to a ratio of 3 to 2 and for the drivetrain of the alternator we are getting a 22 52 teats which is giving us a ratio of 2 to 3. It's acting as a synchronized generator. When we look at the alternator setup, it has been done with a sprocketing with a centering shock absorber. It's a rotor winding 6-pole which can give around 600 rpm torque at the ratio of around 55 amps of current at any delivery of the torque. Now this vehicle is consisting with an MCP microcontroller unit which controls both the speeding and the braking units of the vehicle. Now when we look at the center of gravity ratio of the vehicle, we can see the vehicle is normally having a weight of 56 kg. This is a 50cc TVS vehicle which is giving us a ratio of about 55 amps of current delivery for charging the batteries. Now when we see at the center of gravity, the weight at the back will be around 4.5 kgs to the ratio of 36 kgs in the front. So it's giving a correct balance to the vehicle, and also we can see that we have nothing done with the alteration of the vehicle, only except the back front swing arm suspensions alterations. We have just extended the length of the swing arm so that we can fit the alternator, and also we can have extended a safety lock system for the motor drive to be done. Now when we look at the suspension system, we have done central bushing type and also we have provided the basic 50cc vehicle. Now when we talk about the running conditions of the vehicle, it's a vehicle which is running by two drivetrains, petrol and electric mode. When we look at the petrol drivetrain, we have provided a two single safe state switch with 6-pole which makes us easy for converting to petrol and electric mode while running and also starting of the system. Here when we see to the right hand side of the vehicle, we can see a cautionary sign. It's a 2-pole 6-state switch which is used for battery charging. The main principle working in the battery charging is we are using a basically silica gel type 48 volts battery which is the power of the motor. Motor needs actually 36 volts to power up with the amps of 24 amps of current so that we can run the vehicle. Now we look at the two battery systems. We can't charge one of the system initiated which we can't charge the battery at 48 volts at a time. So what we have done, we have provided a 6-pole 2-state switch which has a regulator inbuilt inside. So the switch acts as neutral, this B1 and B2 mode. So when we switch to B1, the first battery with a 12 volts and 24 ampere hour rating gets a 3.5 amps of current to get charged within 10 minutes. When we switch to B2 mode, the battery with having the same ampere hour rating and voltage charged within 10 minutes. So overall, we have to charge totally 24 volts of battery with a 24 amps 3.5 amps rating separately with a mode while charging both in petrol and electric drive. When we look at the battery setting, there's one cautionary thing we have to always note down. This vehicle is having a 48 volts battery which can't be charged at a time. If we charge the battery at a time, there will be short circuit in the wirings or maybe the battery can get damaged. For that reason, here we have provided in the right hand side of the vehicle an MCB, a miniature circuit breaker. Any fault in the wiring will be there. The miniature circuit breaker will get an amplification symbol of 15 amps of current supply which at a 50 hertz which voltage of 240 volts which will make the system trip down to off mode. Now when we talk about the range and the vehicle ergonomics and also the running capacity of the vehicle, this vehicle is able to run in petrol mode with as usual given specification of mileage by the TVS company. But when we look at the motor drive, it's a very good advantage we are getting in terms of parallel hybrid full time. When the vehicle runs in the electric motor mode, the battery getting supplying a power supply of 26 amps of current and 48 volts to the motor for running propelling of the vehicle. At the same unit, the alternator sprocket drive to the rear sprocket drive is getting a angulation current and sending back the same charge ratios to the battery, which is getting instant charge with the 48 volts within half an hour. So what we need to do, we don't have to think about any more plug-in charging. Now this vehicle has been tested for around 30 kilometers and it's giving a very good inefficiency, and also this vehicle is not having any pollution terms in terms of running in a battery mode, because it's a synchronized type of brushless DC motor which having a transducer set inside which reduces the sound of operation while running. So now we see the next step is how the vehicle is getting the demand of approaching to the needs of the people. When we check to the needs of the people, this kind of circuiting arrangement is known as I-parametric. It's a regenerative type of system which doesn't depend on any outside AC current induction charging. It can charge the batteries with an instant of just running the vehicle with around 30 to 32 kilometers. The vehicle will instantly get charged with the optimum amount of ratio we need for running the motor. When we look at the engine ratios, it's an even with a multiplet clutch arrangement which gives around 0.99 HP, which rates to the ratios of 2:1 to the motor ratios. So this motor is able to give at a 400 RPM and even at the lowest 200 RPMs a ratio of 10 Newton meter of torque. So we are getting a vehicle which is demanding to the needs of the people for the urban mobility, around the taxation prices of the fuel, and also reducing the maintenance cost, and also this vehicle is able to run at a very medium speed of 40 to 45 kilometers at motor drive, and also engine drive around 40 to 45 kilometers. So it's an optimum vehicle which can be running in two different modes and acting as a full-time hybrid, and also we are getting a type of technology which will be a very challenging for the upcoming market of the automobile industry. So that's it for today. So we next go for the final ride. Now for the next videos, we'll be uploading the running capacities of the vehicle and how the vehicle will be operating in various ground conditions. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day, and also be in touch with us. Okay, bye, goodbye.